Oh, welcome back to Sosnovka in the good old Ukraine. I just hooked up the wagon to the animal transport, ready for when Stu turns up later today. And he's going to take the 20 pigs over to the research centre run by Doc, also known as Dirty Tractor Doctor. As agreed, we are selling him at dirt cheap prices, although he may not believe it. 20 pigs. As you know, I'm getting rid of the pigs here, and I've decided he might as well have some of them. Stu's taken, I think, 2 or 3, and the rest are being sold at the abattoir. Now, I'm getting Stu back later in the year to move the rest of the pigs, but just for now, I'm just going to just thought I'd let Doc have his early. I just hope he's got some animal feed, of course. And I'm going to just clear the pathway, fully clear the pathway on the farm so that Stu doesn't get stuck. You know what he's like. And I'm hoping if he sees a path here, he won't run all over my field. Also, you know what he's like. Let's see, how should we do this? I think what we want to do is go back a bit further. Right back here. See, this is clear enough here for him. Even Stu can't get lost here. Got my track fairly wide. So let's have a look, see what we've got here now. Start it up. I'm just going to bring up the F1 menu whilst I just have a look at this. Yes, okay. I'm going to come out of cab to do this because I want to see where I'm going to be throwing the snow. I think if we throw the snow over towards the sheep house, we should be okay. I also want, if I get time, just to take this. Oh, press the wrong button. Take this over to. I don't want this working anyway. Over to the greenhouses just to clean those up. Right, let's see what happens. They would go nice and slow, I think. Oh, I should just open that up. That's better. Just make sure we've got everything right. I'm not going to worry about clearing it out fully, but just enough. We shove it onto cruise here. And we'll keep moving this back. We're not going to be able to clear it all out of the way here. Let's lift it up a bit. Now this is going to be fun here because we're coming in almost on top of we're already done, but that can't be helped. Got the old problem that doesn't want to pick up here. We move it forward a bit. Oh wait. See if I take it now. Let's just have a look, see if that's still got on. No, don't want to know just here. Might just have to get the shovel out on some of this. Oh, I should see why I switched off, because it switched off unload here, hasn't it? Let's just we had this on other things using the tip anywhere command. It doesn't always work as you expect it to. I'll lift that right up, that's better. Now bring it back a bit. We're going to have snow heaps where we don't want them, but that can't be helped. We can always clear some of those to one side once we've done this bit. I wouldn't normally bother to do all of this, but if I don't, Stu will only complain. You could have done better than that. Now I think for the snow around here, I'll blow it into the pigs. They ain't gonna like it, but I can't help that. We're clear right up to where we cleared here. We should have enough room then. Well, oops, just lost the unload here again. Certain parts of it just have to be done. Just shoveling it up, I think. I normally do this in cab, but it's going to be easier just for now to do it like this. Now we come into the pigs here, we should be okay. I'm going to actually shoot it forward. Means we'd be double clear on some of this, but I'd rather do that than... Oh, this works quite well. As an aside, you could use the Pottinger I've got to do the same job. I thought I'd have a look at this. Now, we should be alright there now. We should have enough space in there. We'd do a second sweep, do the same thing again, do a second sweep. Then I'll back the lorry in there ready for them. Oh, come on. Come on. Gotcha again. Now if we can get back somewhere near. I would do it myself, but I'm just too busy to go and to go over there today. I will be having a look at that later. See what he's doing over there. I have seen some of the stuff he's been posting about the facility, and it looks interesting. Right, lift that up. We're back off, and I think we should be clear enough there now. Don't matter if we run on some, and we are expecting more snow, as you see, tomorrow, but that's tomorrow, not today. I'm just going to park this up and get the lorry in place, then we can load it up as soon as Stu gets here. And I'm expecting him in about half an hour or so. And him if he wants a cup or a pint of whiskey before he starts. I know what he's like. You have to have the local whiskey, eh? It's not that nice, but I drink it. But then again, I'll drink anything. Oh, it's a bit rough going over that. Now this is better. I will be coming out of cab again, by the way. Cause oh, and you can see Stu's marker there. We'll put markers in for him because, again, he needs all the help he can get. I think I might have left it cut a bit late. Then again, may not. Once we've got the pigs going, this trailer is going. That should do. We'll leave him there. And see what else we've got to do. I'm just going to check and see how the animals are. Oh, we want some more hay in the pigs. Everything's clean enough. We do want some more hay in the pigs, so we better go and do that. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day cleaning up around here. Let's see if we've got any eggs. Didn't know to see if we had any eggs. No, eggs are done. At least we've got a pathway through for them, and I will be clearing up round here a bit. Trouble is, of course, with the way things are set up, wherever you blow it, it's going to be right in the way. But no, let's go and get the little steer and the forks on. Get some more hay bales. This lot here wants clearing properly, but Stu is pretty used to snow. He is Scottish after all. No racial slur intended against Scots. But it's good of him to volunteer to come over to do this for us. He didn't realise he was going to be making 2 trips, but he took it quite well. It did cost me an extra pig, but as well as his fee. But that's basically what the 5,000's going for. It's wear and tear on the equipment. Flying Stu over here and flying him back. Yes, I'm going to fly him back, and I don't want him around here all the time. I couldn't afford to have him here all the time. And money for Stu for doing it, and a little bit back to the farm. There won't be a lot, but I'm very happy with the way things have gone this year. Now, I'm not certain if I've got any more. Oh, we lost one of them. That's a pity. Just make sure we don't lose the other one. Oh, in other news, by the way, I will say that it may be out by the time you see this, because this is going out on the 28th. One of the few times I know what date it's going out, because I'd arranged with the doc when to have the pigs moving, so we could get it somewhere in sync with each other. I don't know what the weather is like where he is. He's 3 miles up the road. But in the Ukraine, you know, a few miles a damn sight further than a few miles in England or Britain. Well, the lack of traffic is one thing that makes a big difference. Here there's a far less traffic than we're used to in Britain. Just do it so I can actually see. I'll get rid of this again. Don't want the F1 menu up now. I'm not quite up to another good YouTuber you should all have a look at, Mark DuPont. Have a look at his stuff. He's very good, but he drives without HUDs up. He keeps trying to persuade me to, but hard luck, I'm not going to. Oh, we're bringing that one over. I'm not even certain what the mix is like. But I will take the snow plough over to, or snow blower over to the greenhouse next, and just clean up around them a bit. And just check how they are. And I also really could do with taking the tool chest across with me toolbox and just giving that Massey over there a quick service. But we probably won't do it today. Be nice to get these bales out of here, then restack them properly. You know, I'm going to use the bales up here, and I will still keep baling. Not normally much of one for baling, but I didn't mind this. It worked well. It worked better than I expected, to be honest. Oh, got a caught on there. Just take it out. See what damage. Oh, we didn't do too much damage. I'll stack them better next time, I promise. It's an awful bit of stacking in there. But for someone who normally don't even touch bales, and I haven't done for most of my time in farming sim, this I'm afraid is some of Mark DuPont's influence, trying to do some baling. I've done bales in the past, but also always use an auto load bale trailer. I did for some of this too, but I think all the hay was done on auto load, and that's put in with most of that was put in with an auto load trailer. The straw, can't remember if I auto loaded that or not. I think I'd done some on camera normally, and some bulk was done off camera auto load. Yes, slap me wrist. This should do that. No, that should be it. Yes, as good as full. Got some rubbish there. I think the rest of it will do. How are we doing on time? I think what we'll do is we'll park this up again and call it for that. Now, I just hope I don't need the I shouldn't need the lorry for the rest of the day. As I say, Stu's going to be using it. Decided we use our equipment. We've got it all here. Very nice, RC built cattle trailer. Company called GTX. Do a whole load of stuff for their road trains, and that is the and that's off their catalogue. It's what they call a B trailer. I don't know if that's because they're swearing about it or what. I find it very good, but I have not really got any use for an animal transport after we got rid of the pigs. What food, sheep, when I get enough sheep, what food I want to get rid of, I'm probably pay the extra and have them taken away. That do. Switch that off and get back to the other tractor. And I think the big class is still on the front of this trailer, I think. And I think we've got some more. Let's have a look. I think we've got some more crops to mow us yet. Oh yeah, we've got the rape, some wheat. Yeah, rape and wheat still to mow. What are they like on price at the moment? One load of rape and one load of wheat. I think we're clear. Now, if we do more snow, I know I'm going to clear those two. I made a decision. What about that, guys? Well, I won't be moving tomorrow for snowing, because the snow will just get in the trail up. And it'll cause all kinds of problems. Just move that back. Don't say I did that one. Might as well get rid of all our crops now, and that will be that out of the way. Then we're going to have a look at the greenhouses, I think, in the next one, which will be the next day after Stu's been and gone, if I'm in any condition to move. Be mid-morning, I should imagine, before I'll be back ready to do anything. Oh, we get the wheat on there. Check where that's gone. Wheat, bakery, grain elevator. Let's see where the grain elevator is. That's a village grain elevator. Oh, that's the one down here. Oh, what a fair old trip. That's going to be a long trip. May not get anything else done today, no. And that's that empty, almost a load. Alright, let's get in and see what the roads are like. Shouldn't be too bad. They had the plows go through a few times. There again, they're quite used to having heavy snow. We'll keep four-wheel drive in just in case we hit some snow. We want all the help we can get. But conditions look quite good. Looks like we've got to go over the river. Now, along one of those jerry-built bridges, you know, like the ones across to the meadow near the vehicle store. Go past the freight yard where we were dropping the last lot off, and where we got lost. No, that's a surprise. I better surprise you. I ought to really put some beacons on, and we better signal to go down here. See all the industry of the place. Look like the wood yard. There is quite a bit of logging goes on around here, but not that I take part in any. Oh, whoa. Don't you just love that? I think we just missed a turn. I think we should have took the first turn off. Come on, we'll go all the way round. It's great fun. Go up and try up this way. I haven't actually explored fully the area. Well, as you might notice, most of the year has been taken up with getting everything, or a couple of years been taken up with getting everything set up and getting the farm so it's running well. It's always a problem is to get things dead right. I'm just going to have a quick look on the map and see where we are. Oh, we're not far off it now. Should be here on the right. A few more miles. When we get back, Stu should be back, and we'll load him up and send him on his way, and that will be bye first load of piggies. Whoa, getting a bit of a speed wobble here. Oh, looks okay, looks clear enough. It must be this lot over here. Now, where's the way in? Oh, here. I'm afraid I've been here before. It's a case of remembering. Let's hope we haven't cut that too tight getting in here. I'm used to having flat tips back in Britain. Not too many of these ones up on a hill. There we go, we're tipping that off. That's another load of money in. I better let that drop because I seem to recall one of these tips I hit the trailer, so it's coming out. It's not letting it drop fully. You know, 3 or 4 minutes going back and we should be ready then to welcome Stu and send him merrily on his way. And I already had a pig slaughtered for him, so he can take the meat back with him. Well, he won't be taking the meat back. I'm going to send it over. I've got an agreement with a good friend in Britain, guy who runs Old Ridge Farm. He's got a little shop there, run by a guy called Darren Castle, and I have actually sent him a pig over, and he's headed dealt with. Which way are we going now? I bet we're going the wrong way now. No, it's alright, we can get back this way. Yeah, we go back this way. We have a bit of a drive around. Come out of cab and have a look at some of the countryside. Mind you, this is where I normally hit things. If I remember right, there's a road off down here. Let's have a look. Is it there? No, it's further along. The road narrows a lot. I'm going to come into cab for this because this narrow road here. That's alright. And we have right away anyway. Not that it stops the locals. Oh, this is the wool place. Yeah, we could have took that road back there, but never mind. Keep up here, we're coming to the town. I think that might be my best bet. Stay on the clear roads, because this does not look terribly good going. You can't see where the little tracks are. At least that's my excuse. As I was saying, coming out of character again, I was saying that Johnny is his production map is taken. It's getting there, and he reckons it could be quite soon. So it may be out before you see this. As soon as it's got to go out on the 28th because I've already promised Doc. But as soon as Johnny's got it out, one of the Sosnovkas will be pushed to one side. Or one of the other videos whilst we just have a look at it. As I happen to like Johnny's work. I'm not the only one. I know GTX Andy is very keen on his work as well. He may not be a prolific map maker or the quickest, and I think he'd be the first to have recognised he's not the quickest, but his work is always very well done. And something which you don't always see is always very quick if he should have a bug to correct. Well, this map was one of the first modern maps I downloaded and played with. Not the first, but one of the first. And I haven't regretted for one moment. I probably haven't done the same R's I've done on, say, Blickling, but I've done a lot of R's on this map. It may seem like Sosnovka. It is, it's Sosnovka. Not. But with differences which makes it so much better. Oh yeah, we'll come back to the farm, and yes, Stu should be back now, just looking at the clock. I should be here now. I'll park this under the bins, and I might as well fill the canola up, and I'll see if I can do that off camera, because we will be the next day when you come back again. Yes, I know it only says 11:30, but you got to remember, each in-game day is several real days, which is why we quite often run at normal time, because it just makes that more clear that say that was making hay, I cut it in the morning and ted it. Then if I rake it in the afternoon, I'm several days later. I'm not under over there now. Right, we'll just go back again. Put the brake on. He said he'd go up to the house, see if I was there. If not, he'd see where the truck was, and I think he was probably in the truck. I arranged for a taxi to pick him up from the airport. Not at the taxi drivers, like taxi drivers the world over, not always the who you want to travel with, but you don't have a lot of choice. Not quite here yet. I'll just get this started up and I'll load it up for him. Right, we want 20 of these. There we are, confirm. Yes. And yes, we've got all the fans running. It should be telling us what's on here now. Yep. Pig. Yes. Lovely piece of kit this. Okay, the colour scheme may not be everybody's ideal. Oh, he is here now, so I'll just have a quick word with him and get him started. And I'm going to jump out and hopefully I'll say that out now. Get a screenshot. And whilst he's on his way, I want to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. I'm always happy to have you. If not, I'll send Stu around, and you can see he's different. Any comments, questions, queries, or just chat about farming, feel free to post them in the comments section. I read everyone, I try and answer everyone. With that, it's Aaron saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.